Welcome, Miss. Can I ask you, are you alone or is your friend is coming?
Hi, Helga should be here shortly. I'll just message her and see if she's having any trouble joining.
So, we will wait for Miss Helga.
Yes, hopefully she's not too far away.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Hello, Helga.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Is everyone kind of ready for us to begin, or are we still waiting on some people to join?
We still waiting for our class lecturer, Miss. Can you give us a minute?
No problem.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our focus group discussion today. We are truly excited and honor you to have all of you here, especially because we have our incredible guest speakers joining us from Australia, Miss Helga Malong and Miss Molly Russell. Thank you, Miss Helga and Molly, for making the time to connect with us across countries and time zones. We are truly excited to learn from your experiences and insights today. We hope you feel right at home with us, and we look forward and live from the experience. Now we are also fortunate to have our guest lecturer, Mr. Muhammad Rasyid Ridlo, joining us today. Here is to support us and provide guidance throughout this session. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Karen Pevina Sembiring, and I'm a student from the Library and Information Science Study Program at the University of North Sumatera, Indonesia. And along with me, I have my amazing team members who are equally thrilled to learn from you today. Now, each of us will take a moment to introduce ourselves.
All right. Thank you, moderator, and host giving us the opportunity to introduction on them. Hello. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anissa Itakiran. I am the leader of this collaboration. I am from the Universitas of the North Sumatera Library in Library and Informasi Science. Thank you to the resource person that has given us the opportunity to collaborate on the theme of the digital collaboration library. I hope this event is well. Thank you. I return to the moderator.
Okay, good afternoon, Miss Helga and Miss Molly. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is Diana Herlambang, and it's my friend.
Yes, good afternoon, Miss Molly and Miss Helga. Thanks for your time today. And I'm Dea Aprillia. And my friend?
My name is Dea Aprillia, and I'm one of the members of this group. Thank you, Miss Helga and Miss Molly.
All right, thank you. Now, let me introduce our distinguished speakers in a bit more detail. Mrs. Helga and Along and Mali Russell are both experienced librarians at North Metropolitan TAFE Library, which serves as the academic library network for North Metropolitan TAFE in Western Australia. The library provides access to a wide range of digital resources, which support and innovative learning spaces for students and staff. Now, today, Mr. Helga and Molly will share their expertise in digital library management and collaborative projects that have made a real impact on their library. Now, before we move on, I'd like to invite Mr. Helga and Mr. Molly to briefly introduce themselves and say hello to everyone here.
So my name is Molly. I've been a library technician with North Metro TAFE for about 4 years now, and I am currently based at the Midland Campus Library. I'll pass you on to Helga now.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Yeah, hi, everyone. It is a great pleasure to meet all of you virtually. So my name is Helga. I work full-time at the Balga Campus Library, one of the 6 libraries within North Metropolitan TAFE. Both Molly and I are qualified librarians, and we also work as library technicians. I've been working in library environment since 2002, which means I've been in the library industry for over 20 years. Most of my experience was working as a librarian in Malaysia. By the way, I'm Malaysian, and I have now been working in various libraries across Perth, Western Australia for nearly 6 years. So I first joined North Metro TAFE Library Services during my practical training in 2018. After that, I worked in a casual capacity until 2022, when I was offered a permanent position. And thank you again for the collaboration opportunity, and we hope we will be able to provide meaningful assistance and effectively showcase the work being undertaken at North Metropolitan TAFE Libraries. Thank you.
Yay, thank you, Ms. Helga and Mr. Mali. To set the stage, this collaborative event is themed Digital Library Collaboration. Our goal is to encourage the use of digital technology in library management and services. Through this activity, we hope to share knowledge, experience, and build synergies among educational institutions, libraries, and literacy communities. Ultimately, we want to contribute to an inclusive, innovative, and sustainable digital library ecosystem. Without further ado, I'd like to invite Mr. Elga and Mr. Mali to take us through today's topic. We're eager to hear about your experiences, the project you've worked on, and your vision to digital library collaboration. The floor is yours.
All right, I'm just going to share my screen if that's all good. Okay, everyone can hopefully see that. All right, so I'll start off with a quick overview of what we're going to cover today. So we're going to talk about the core library services that we offer here at North Metropolitan TAFE. Then we're going to go into depth about our digital library, which includes our online databases, the support that we offer for student and staff, our course resources, one of our newer projects, which is our digital collections. Then I'm going to pass you over to Helga, and Helga's been working on some really exciting new technologies, which is our virtual reality headsets and some new laptop locker stations, which are appearing at our libraries at the different campuses. And please interrupt me at any point if you have any questions or if you'd like me to repeat anything. I don't mind being interrupted at all. All right, so we will start off with probably our most important core service, despite all the new technologies, is of course our customer service. So every library is responsible for general circulation, so our loans, returns, and following up overdues. We assist, so every single student and staff member here at North Metro gets access to Microsoft 365 and to Blackboard. So Blackboard is our online learning platform, which is where all their online learning takes place, and also the student portal, which is where they update their details and change things. We also help students with printing, photocopying, and scanning. So unfortunately for students, the only place that they can print or photocopy is within the library. There's no other facility on the campuses for them to do so. We offer general computer help, so that's from very basic computer use to helping them navigate different softwares and that they have access to for their studies. And just general questions about life at TAFE. So we help them with their parking permits. If they catch public transport to come to TAFE, they may be eligible for a discount. And we even just help with things like if they can't find their classroom and just general everyday things that happen here at TAFE. Lecturer support. So any lecturer here at North Metro can come to the library and ask for assistance. We do library orientations and information literacy classes upon booking. So things like students, when they need to set up their Office 365 and Blackboard, we help them do that. We can also help them ongoing with navigation and how to use those platforms. The referencing style that we use here at North Metro is APA 7th edition referencing. So we help them with how to reference different resources that they use for their assessments. Research skills, so depending on what assessment they're doing, how to find the resources to complete that assessment, and just the general library services that we offer here at North Metro. We also help lecturers develop their course content. So they will come to us and ask, they've got a new unit, say whether it's nursing or in one of the trades, and we will go and find all the resources that they need to teach that unit. We also give lecturers copyright advice, and we develop course resources guides, which I'll show you a little more in detail later on. And finally, for just our general services, our library spaces that we offer here at North Metro are very important. So we've got 6 libraries across the network. All of them aim to provide a safe and inclusive space for all of our students and staff. We've got spaces to relax in between classes. I'm not sure what libraries are like in Indonesia, but here in Australia, most libraries are no longer quiet spaces. You're very welcome to come in and make a fair amount of noise. As long as students aren't disrupting other people, we don't ask them to be quiet anymore. We provide games like chess and Uno for students to come and play. We also provide computers and desk spaces for people to study by themselves or to study as a group. And some libraries have bookable rooms. So if you've got a group assessment or need to do some work with other people, you can kind of book a private space to work together. Okay, before I move on to the digital library, does anyone have any questions? Brilliant. Okay, so we'll get the library website up. Oh, too many windows open, sorry. I seem to have lost my Zoom. Okay, so the library website is our most important online platform for all students and staff, whether you're online or studying on campus. This is a great portal for everyone to access. So for online help, this is where you'd find, say, our APA referencing guide. You can access things like assessment help. So if you're new to a certain type of assessment style, like writing an essay or writing a report, this is where you go to try and find those skills and strategies to start that assessment. We have getting online help as well. So if you're ever on campus and you can't remember how to access the Wi-Fi, how to log into your Blackboard or your Microsoft 365, we've got all this information that's very accessible and easy to find. We have course resources. So every single course that's taught here at North Metro, we have an individual course guide. So students and staff can come here and use this as a great starting point when they're looking for information on their course. So if I go to somewhere like automotive, we have the databases that we're subscribed to, which are specific to automotive, Standards Australia, and most important, our topics. So if we go to any of these, you'll find our ebooks, websites, online videos, and even our physical resources, which are held in the library. So it's all in one place, and it's a great place for students to start when they're looking for resources for an assessment. As part of our digital services, we also have many ways that you can get in contact with each library. So if you place a ticket quickly here, so anyone can use this, whether you're a student, staff member, or member of the public, we get a notification and then we can reply to that question. We also have a live library chat service, which runs during our opening hours. So from about 8 to 4, Monday to Friday, anyone can use this and a library staff member will happily answer your question. So in terms of databases, we're subscribed to quite a lot here, depending on what you're looking for. So if you narrow it down to something like ebooks, this is every single database that we're subscribed to, which contains ebooks. So I can show you a good example, which is our Ovid collection. So this is one of our biggest collections that we have for the health sciences. So for nursing, dentistry, aged care, all these resources specific to them. And these are all ebooks that don't require a loan to lend and all enrolled students can access. Probably our newest and most exciting collection is what we call Alma D. And these are resources that we catalogue that are created by us at North Metro TAFE, or they're online resources that we have permission to catalogue within here. So Helga and I have done an awful lot of work on this year. It's brand new. We're still kind of getting our heads around how it works and what we can do. So if I go into here, all these images are what we've taken here at North Metro for the rail infrastructure. So lecturers can come and grab these images and put them within their Blackboard shells, and students can also access these as well for their own interest. So we've got things like images. These are videos that were filmed here at North Metro for teaching purposes. And we've got other things like page turners. So Helga did all these. These are resources that we've purchased and have permission to use on here. And these are for our English as an additional language students, so they can come on and find all these little ebooks to help them as they learn. So this is probably one of our very new and exciting collections. That's probably all for me from now. So I'm just going to pass you on to Helga, who's going to talk about our virtual reality and our new laptops. Thank you, Helga.
Hi, thanks, Molly. I'm going to share my screen with you. Can you see my screen? Molly, can you see my screen?
I can see your screen, Helga.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Okay, so here at North Metropolitan TAFE, I proudly say that we are the leading WA TAFE in adopting VR as part of its enhanced training and learning strategies. So starting semester 1 in 2025, we start with 24 VR headset, and which is available here at my campus. By the way, I'm here at Balga campus, Molly at Midland campus. Altogether, we have 6 campuses, and there's 10 VR headset at Mount Lawley, so we yet to send any to McClarty campus. So Midland TAFE, where Molly is at the moment, they have 16 VR headset. So all the borrowing is managed through the Alma library system. Alma is our library management system. So any question for now? Anyone have any question?
For now,
Molly?
nothing, miss.
Do you have any question? No? Oh, good. Okay, move on to the next one. Okay, what we have on our VR headset, we have 2 training packages, which is soft skills. And then in here, learners engage in real world simulations to boost their communication skill. And the other one is because we are trade campus. So they have like a high risk situation. Okay, so in their workplace. So this is really good training with the VR headset because they can experience a safety skill. All right. So what happened is student will identify workplace hazard, interact with tools and equipment, learn safety procedure, and be tested of their knowledge as well. So at the moment, Balga and Mount Lawley headset can be booked and collected by lecturers from the library. At Midland, headset and dedicated VR rooms are available in the library. So here, library staff and VR lecturers who are good in using the VR headset are always ready to assist if there is any technical issue during classes. So basically, this is really good new technology that trade students adopt here at North Metropolitan TAFE. And another interesting things that we have around recently, we just did the soft launch of this something called laptop smart locker. I have a photo here if you want to see. So basically, this is more like a self-service laptop locker where students put in their student ID number, and then they can borrow any available laptops. And this is just for their borrowing. So whenever they're in class for the day, they can borrow for the day, and at the end of the day, they can just return it by themselves. And then this is again managed by the library management system. So this is a little bit of overview about the smart locker. So like I said, it's a self-service, and then they just do it on their own. Student and staff, they can just load and drop off, and then it's all run by the library Alma system. I think that's all for now. So far, we have 2 campuses with this smart locker, one here in this library, and the other one is up at another campus in Journalab. So that's it for now. Do you have any question about the smart locker or the VR headset? Any question?
All right. Now, if anyone would like to ask a question, please feel free to raise your hand or type in the chat. All right, Miss. There's no one who will ask question. Maybe you can next your explanation.
I didn't quite catch the last part of your.
I would like to ask what fines are given if someone removes the key.
Sorry, was that what fines if someone loses something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry. We actually, if something is just overdue, we do not fine here at North Metro. The only time a student will face any kind of penalty is if they just never return it. Then they may be charged the replacement cost of the item. But there's a big process involved, so we only ever fine as a last resort. So that means we've tried and tried to contact the student and they just have not responded. So that takes a couple of months.
You can ask any question that you already prepared earlier. Any question on your list that you want to ask us?
All right, yes, Dee, go ahead with your question.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity given to me to ask. So from what I see that the TAFE library website is very good, and as we know, the TAFE itself has 6 campuses, right? And
Yes.
my question is, uh, what are the positive and negative impact felt after the implementation of the digital system? One of the access and use. Is it clear, Miss Helga or Miss Molly?
All that digital, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably one of the negatives is that to access resources, so for students who are trying to log on at home, they have to log in again because we don't have a true single sign-on here at North Metro. I'm not sure if does everyone understand what I mean by single sign-on? All right, so sometimes when you're accessing resources at home, students and staff as well, their password doesn't work or they don't actually know how. And we do get quite a few problems as students unable to do their homework at home because they can't log in and view what they need to. We do, of course, help them with that, but if they're accessing after hours, that means they might be stuck until the next working day when they can ask for help. Apart from that, having an online chat and the online email system really helpful because it just gives students and staff more avenues and different ways to contact us when they need help, especially because we have a lot of students who study online. So they don't come into any of the campuses at all. So sometimes their only support is to go through our online chat and ticket systems if they need some help. Does that kind of answer your question?
Yes, Miss. So the disadvantage is when they have to log in again when entering the website, right?
Yes, yeah, that's our
Yeah.
biggest disadvantage.
And I
Okay,
would
Miss
like
Molly,
to
thank you for answering my.
probably I just want to add in terms of ebook, because ebook have licenses. So when we, as a library, when we purchase an ebook, actually we're not buying the whole books. There's a license to it. So it's only can be accessed, given the access to certain number of people. Say if it licensed to 10 user, then it's only 10 user can access that book at one time. So yeah. Do you understand what I mean about the licenses with the ebooks? So because ebook restricted a number of people accessing the books at one time, say for example, given 10 access rights, so only 10% can read and use the books at the same time.
All right, thank you. To my friend Jihan, please to go ahead with your question.
To Miss Helga and Miss Molly, I want to ask, how does the library plan to develop digital collections in the future to support collaboration with other institutions? Yes, thank you, Miss. Is it clear, Miss?
Did you get that, Helga?
I'm sorry, I can't really hear. Can you repeat the question, please? Sorry,
Yeah, Miss.
kind of lost a bit.
How does the library plan to develop digital collections in the future to support collaboration with other institutions?
Okay.
Yeah,
Molly,
of course.
can you get it?
Yeah, we do like the
Yeah.
idea of working with other institutions. We are affiliated with other TAFEs from Western Australia, so we work with South Metropolitan and the regional TAFEs as well. We also have what we call reciprocal borrowing agreements with some of the universities here in Western Australia. So students from those unis can access our physical libraries. Unfortunately, when it comes to our digital collections, they are locked to North Metro only. We can't give access due to licensing to other TAFEs or other unis. However, we do enjoy something like this where we're working with a different institution that we haven't worked with before. Do you have anything to add, Helga?
In terms of collaboration, so I'm in the community to develop AI generative within the TAFE libraries, TAFE WA. So at the moment, everyone is working together to come up with the best options on how to go about AI. So it's still in progress. So for all the TAFE library within Western Australia. Yeah, that is the latest collaboration that we have in terms of copyright and referencing for AI.
Okay, Miss, thank you for your explanation.
All right. Are there any questions from the audience? Please don't hesitate. It's your opportunity. So feel free to ask anything you're curious about. While we wait for more questions, I like to ask about Blackboard. What are the key benefits and challenges of integrating digital content into platforms like Blackboard, and how do you ensure the stability and accessibility of permanent links?
So with Blackboard, we can advise students and staff on how to navigate. The actual management of course materials and online is actually done by the lecturers themselves. So we don't have administrative access. So if a lecturer doesn't know how to do something, we might be able to help them, but there's actually a different department at TAFE called e-learning. They're the ones that help with accessibility issues and more complex issues of Blackboard itself. Does that kind of make sense? Cool, thank you.
Thank you, I got it, Miss. Thank you.
So on the library side, we just helped students to reset their password to Blackboard login. So that pretty much what we are doing here in the libraries. We help students to reset their password if they want to log in into the Blackboard.
All right. Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to add something before we move on?
So what is the learning management system that you use in your university at the moment? Is it Blackboard?
To Miss Helga, yeah, we are so sorry. Can we explanation with use Indonesian?
Sorry?
We explanation with Indonesian.
Do you want me to speak Indonesian?
Yeah. No. Enggak, we ask. We,
Oh, you want to speak Indonesia?
yes.
Okay.
Aduh, Mak, dong.
Oke, Miss Helga. Jadi di Universitas Sumatera Utara, perpustakaan kami menggunakan beberapa sistem untuk mengelola koleksi, layanan, dan perpustakaan, seperti Sistem Informasi Manajemen Perpustakaan atau SIM yang terintegrasi. Kami juga menggunakan OPAC atau Online Public Access Catalog, dan sistem peminjaman dan pengembalian buku lintas fakultas. Begitu, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Somali, they use OPEC. So what is the other one? OPEC for online public access catalog. And then the other one, what's the other one again?
And we call it SIM atau Sistem Informasi Manajemen Perpustakaan.
SIMP.
Yes.
Okay. So what learning management system you use for your studies? Here at North Metro, the student here use Blackboard. So what do you use there in your university?
Sorry, Miss Helga, can you repeat your question?
What learning management system you use for your university, like for your learning, for you to submit your assessment? What's the platform you use? This is not a library related question, just out of curiosity.
Yes, Miss. In universities, North Metropolitan University, we have a online portal. It's called Satu Usu. We call it Satu
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
All right, ma'am. Is any question you wanna to ask for me, for us, from University of North Sumatra?
Molly, do you have anything to ask them?
So everyone is a library student here. How long is the library course at your university? How many years?
So here in Indonesia, we must 4 years.
4 years. And how far are you through?
2 years.
2 years, so halfway. That's exciting. Do you have a very big online collection, or is most of your collection still in the library, physical books?
All right, for the question is, so in the University of North Sumatra, we have digital collections such as a journal, a book, and EBSCO discovery. So we can access it from the OPAC and library USU at AC@ID.
Thank you. I don't think I've got any more questions myself, but do you think you've got anything you'd like to ask Helga?
All right, Ms. Helga and Ms. Mali, have all the questions been answered? Or does anyone have anything else to ask?
I don't have anything else, but if anyone has any questions for us, please feel free to ask us.
All right, Miss Molly and Miss Helga, I want to ask a question. So Miss Helga and Miss Molly have experience in library, and have you had any obstacles in library development so far?
So there was a little bit of echo. I didn't catch the second part.
Have you had any obstacles in library development so far?
Sorry, was that a different experience?
Yes. Can you share your experience in library?
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm actually quite new. I've only been working in libraries for about 4 years now, and just at North Metro TAFE, I don't have any other experience. Before TAFE, I was in retail and hospitality for nearly 14 years, and I did my librarianship in that time and got a job with North Metro. But Helga has a very extensive experience working in libraries. So I've still got a lot to learn myself.
So for myself, I've been working in library since I graduated from university. So basically my first bachelor in library and information management. So which I did in University Technology Mara in Malaysia, in Shah Alam in Selangor. And then I worked at Kegiatan University for a year, and then I'm thinking of changing career. So I went to teacher training college, but then again, I end up as a teacher librarian. So I work as a teacher librarian for 13 years in Malaysia. Then I migrated to Australia. So once I'm here, I think I still love libraries. So I went to TAFE, North Metropolitan TAFE, to retrain myself. So I did diploma in library information services. So I work as a library technician here and there as a casual. I work at ECU, Edith Cowan University for a bit as a library technician. I work in a public library as a library assistant, and eventually now I'm settled down here at North Metropolitan TAFE. At the moment, I'm still studying as well. I'm doing my Master in Information Science with Kegiatan University, and I'm sort of like going to complete it soon. So next semester will be my last semester. So that's me. So I kind of really encourage everyone. Yeah, this is not a bad choice. So working in a library is a really, really interesting career for myself, and I hope you love your career as well. So yeah, good luck. Good luck to you all. And I can say this is a perfect choice because working in a library is like you are doing a sort of like a never-ending studying. Does that make sense? So you learn every single day, and you learn a lot of things digitally, physically, in terms of all the information that you get. Physically means you learn things from books, and digitally you learn things from online database. You read ebooks, and one thing I would like you to know, Molly loves to read. So yeah, Molly is a very, very good reader. She really loves to read, but not myself. I'm more on factual things. I love to read only important things. So yeah, like for myself. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Miss Helga, for the explanation. Yeah, we hope our choices
Molly,
to
is that the
become.
reason why you want to be a librarian? Because you love to read a lot of books? Molly?
Oh no, I'm no, I just love information and knowledge in general. So library seemed like the right path.
Now I'd like to invite my friend Nisa to ask her question. This is last question.
Thanks. And the last question, can you give us your question and suggestion for the third? Thank you.
Sorry, you cut out a lot.
Okay, saya ulang. Baik, and the last question, can you give us your impression and suggestion for the future?
I wonder if there is a bit of an internet issue. I didn't catch much of that. Sorry. Would it be possible to type it out in the chat? I'm not sure if it's our network or.
All right. And the last question, can you give us your impression and suggestion for the future?
For the future of libraries?
Yes.
I think libraries still have a very important role to play, even with the emergence of digital technologies. We still see a lot of our students struggling to find good resources, which is where we step in and help out a lot, especially with the internet and the amount of bad information that you will find on there. So libraries play a really important role in helping people find the right information that they need. But also just as a general community space, whether that's public or academic, libraries are a very good and safe place for anyone to enjoy.
How about Miss Helga?
Here in Australia, library is a bit different as compared to many of the Asian country. So basically here, the library is like a student hub here in the Bulga Library. So everyone coming to the library not only to read books, but they are here to have a sort of like a socialize with their friends, and then they have like their own study group, which they don't have to book any room. They can just have it in the library, and then they can use the library computer for whatever reason. And yeah. And when we talk about public library here is more community more on focus on community engagement, where they have lots of activity for children. They have like a rhyme time for toddler and for all the small children who is yet to be in school. And then during the school holiday, they run a lot of activities for school children. So basically here in Australia, the public library is a place for everyone to collaborate and meet each other. And they learn lots of other skills. Say, for example, they do craft in the library, and they even learn English in the library. They have book clubs for the adults here in Australia, so they can talk about books that they have read. And basically, our library is like a one-stop place for a lot of things in terms of to enrich one's learning process in life. So basically, here in Australia, library is really a place where everyone should look for. So every area, every suburb, every housing area in Perth, they have their own local library. So it's not like back in our country where library is in certain cities. So here, everywhere, they have public libraries. So, yeah. Any question? Yep.
Okay, Miss, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Helga and Miss Molly, for your great explanation. It's very inspiring and insightful. And thank you to everyone who asked questions and contribute to the discussion. Your engagement is what makes this session meaningful. Now, we will continue to the next part of our session. Before we close, let's take a moment for a group photo to documentation this special event. Please turn on your cameras if you're comfortable and smile for the screenshot. Untuk teman-teman yang hadir, boleh open kameranya jika berkenan. Kita akan mengambil sesi dokumentasi. All right. One, two, three, say cheese. Okay. All right, thank you very much to Ms. Helga and Mali for your valuable presentation and for sharing your experience with us today. We also want to thank all participants for your active engagement and thoughtful questions throughout the session. And we apologize for any shortcomings or technical issues during this event. We hope today's discussion has been beneficial for everyone. Once more, thank you again, and we look forward to more opportunities to learn and collaborate together in the future. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you found today really useful. It's been really nice meeting you all.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss Molly and Miss Helga.
Udah datang.
Bye-bye.
Miss Helga and Miss Molly, I want to we want to say thank you so much for this question. Thank you for the very valuable time that Miss Helga and Miss Molly have given to us. We hope we can meet in person next time, maybe in Indonesia or in Australia. And we warmly welcome Miss Helga and Miss Molly if you want to visit North Sumatra and especially University of North Sumatra. And good afternoon, and thank you for helping us in our coursework, and we are very grateful for that. Thank you, Miss Molly.
Thank you.